Alright, so a couple months ago, somebody on Twitter tweeted, women need to stop focusing on the Kardashians as role models and they need to look at Shakespeare's characters to find people to aspire to. But anybody who knows the canon knows that shit don't fly. So here are my top 5 worst role models from Shakespeare's canon. So number 5, we have Queen Margaret from Henry VI parts 1, 2, and 3 and Richard III. Margaret was Queen of England. She got that upgrade from being just a, regular old princess in France, except she wasn't satisfied with having enough power. So through her own machinations, she tried to upgrade herself. Didn't work out too well. Whole family died. She got arrested. In the end, it's just her by herself, old with nobody. So Margaret, admittedly, she was a badass. We can all agree on that. But she made the mistake a lot of badasses do. She surrounded herself with a squad that was lame as f***. Girl, you spent too much time smashing Suffolk. I hope that was worth it. Okay, number 4 is Helena from All's Well That Ends Well. Now, Helena was brilliant. She was the only one who could figure out a cure for the king's illness. And in return, the king said, I will offer you whatever you want. This girl said, what I want, more than anything, is for you to make my childhood friend marry me. He ain't want you. Girl, if he ain't want you then, he ain't gonna want you now. If the king has to force your boo to marry you, that shit ain't gonna turn out. It's not. It's just not. You is kind. You is smart. You is important. And you could do better. He ain't even want to stay with you when y'all got together. He ran off and said, I would rather get stabbed in the gut with a sword than stay with your ass. Alright, so number 3 is Macbeth from Macbeth. So, in the beginning of the play, Macbeth had everything going for him. He had a good job. He got to kill people like he liked. The king liked him. Shit, everybody liked him. Suddenly, he runs across these 3 random ladies with beards in the road, and they tell him, you're gonna be king, Macbeth. And he's like, alright, bet. Guess I gotta kill King Duncan. Okay. There's something to be said for ambition, I guess. But then dude gets all the way the hell home and gets cold feet. He's like, I can't do it anymore. I can't kill the king. He came in and he was nice to me and he said good things. If it hadn't been for Lady Macbeth, he wouldn't have got shit done. And then the trees walked and he died and then it... Alright, number 2, the entire cast of King Lear. Alright, so King Lear, of the title King Lear, he wants to split his kingdom between his 3 daughters and he plans to give the largest portion to whoever can tell him that they love him the most. And that's already a terrible idea. Why not just give it to your oldest, like people do because of succession? But you know what? Ain't nobody in this play got sense. Not Lear, not Cordelia, not Goneril, not Regan, not Cornwall, not Albany, not Kent, not Gloucester, not Edgar, not Edmund. The only one in the play with a god lick of sense is the fool, and he at least knew to get the out of Dodge before the play is over. Everybody's terrible. All y'all. That's why everybody dies in the end. Alright, and number 1 is Hamlet from Hamlet. This is the personification of white privilege. Dude, you had one job. One goddamn job. To kill your uncle in revenge for murdering your father. And guess when you managed to do that shit? The last 10 minutes of the play. Hamlet has the most lines in all of Shakespeare's canon. He has more lines than Iago. He has more lines than Prospero. Like, literally says the most. And doesn't manage to kill anybody he intends on killing until the last 10 minutes of his play. By the time we get to the end, he's accidentally killed his girlfriend's father. He's gotten Rosencrantz and Guildenstern killed. Dude was rolling with pirates. Like, what the f*** are you doing? Your girlfriend is dead. Because she done drowned under mysterious circumstances. Like, everybody's dead. Oh, God. Y'all, I can't stand Hamlet. I really can't. On that note, those are the top 5 worst role models from Shakespeare's canon. So despite what they're trying to tell you on Twitter, don't be like them, y'all.